like at the side of it.
Gotcha. Elena will relay this information back to the group and let them know that if it was led away, it's likely it was led away by the Raven's Talon bandits. So it might not be the best idea to follow.
These guys are like normal dudes, seem to have a uniform, like almost like a, like a soldier's. So they have, similarly made boots, similarly made weapons, similarly made, cloaks and everything. They're not just thrown together equipment.
Right.
So
are you saying the footprints that led the horse away are similar to what Yeah, okay.
But they seem old. Like, you don't know how old, but, they're not fresh in that sense.
Could you make Aaron would be like, is there any way to know how old they are?
He could make a separate check to just see the age of the tracks, I'd say.
Actually, no, she doesn't have to. As part of the natural explorer thing, she already knows that.
Okay.
While tracking other creatures, you also learn the exact number, the size, and how long ago they passed through the area.
Yeah, so they're medium-sized. Taller bodies, like most of these guys are. Tall and thin.
Mm-hmm.
They, it was around 1.5 days ago. The tracks.
Odds are, that horse is theirs now.
I'll be right back, gonna fix something.
So that idea, I'm not all for
It was
trying
worth
to
a shot.
it. I suppose we could wait here overnight.
In the snow, no.
In the carriage.
In the cart! In the carriage thing!
In the Navy. It would make a little better shelter than just a tent, but I don't know. Next to all this...
We need to just get back to Shadowdale.
It's a 4 days walk. Walking in the snow. We'll die.
all wounded and tired.
And on the plus side, next to all this, nothing unnatural want to mess with things because there's a lot of unnatural dead.
Mm-hmm.
We should at least burn those things. Please.
Yeah.
Yuck, no.
Back. Sorry.
Now, how would I go about burning them? Because Firebolt doesn't really burn things to cinders. Ah,
Anyone-
fuck it.
Anyone got flint?
Spam Eldritch Blast!
I believe fire actually does burn things to cinders. They're the foremost cast of cinders.
Firebolt spam!
Eventually, after like 25 casts, you could get like make some wood, be burning coal. They don't really ignite that way.
Like making
For lighting a fire that's just for warmth or for a campfire, you can just use prestidigitation.
Ah, well, just precipitation if that's so. But okay, so have I missed something when I went away?
I decided the horse thing wasn't a very good idea.
Did you do anything to the cart or?
Negative.
I believe two
Well,
ideas were put forward.
Jelona notices, that the more tracks of, Raven's Claw, and they were obviously hiding here for a long time in this area and more deeper in, seemingly ambushing people who came here who who had protection and thought they could be safe from just looking at their original numbers. As there have been a lot of footsteps, around here, walking up this entire area. But now the most things that are here are, the shredded clothes and dropped weapons of the people who got transformed into monsters.
Seeing if there's like a sign of a makeshift camp nearby.
No, I mean, there's signs of campfires, but there's not,
Nothing substantial.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. You know, the signs of hidden campfires, you know, they're covered up.
You know, wouldn't it be best if we didn't set camp here? I mean, won't the other Raven's Claw Raiders be coming by here at some point?
That's
Well,
a
it's-
good point.
Well, assuming there's any left, possibly yes. Also, do you really want to camp next to those things?
Well, it's even though the snow is going on, the egg is what smells the worst. Because it was like a corpse sludge inside the egg. So
So what? We travel.
A Chinese delicacy.
You,
We should,
What the fuck is a
Wait, wait.
Chinese?
like I said earlier, we should head back to, we should start heading back to Shadowdale.
I
And
did notice.
That is probably the best course of action.
All I want to do is like make sure we have a safe spot to rest along the way because we could use some sleep after all that.
Okay. So Ilona makes a suggestion to the group that they make their way back to Shadowdale, and as they're moving, she'll keep an eye out for a place to hole up, such as a cave or something of that nature. And if they can find a decent place for shelter from the blizzard, then they'll hole up for the night and rest and recuperate from the battle.
yep.
great.
So,
Good plan.
so she'll be keeping an eye out as they make their way back to Shadowdale.
real quick, should we bring back their corpses, of these two?
Do we have any way of doing so aside from just carrying them?
I mean, we could bag of holding them.
It's a tiny, it's a small bag, man. It's like a purse-sized bag. I don't think it's gonna be easy to shove them into the purse-sized bag.
Imagine
we
we make
should
a
make a litter.
tail.
No.
And we go
We
up
make
like,
litters out
hey,
of them."
guys, we found your count.
Are you
And then
gonna
pull his body out of the bag.
Though we could try to shove the bow in there since it's like long and thin.
No. Also, why don't we just tie Hagen to the cart and have him drag us back? He's a brute. He can do it.
I should have decided on what ability score improvement I went with either.
Also,
I mean,
yeah,
and then with Hagen pulling and then Aaron and Rima mage handing the wheel.
I mean, now we're going into another goddamn wagon debacle again.
I mean,
Ooh,
Kata
we
at that
should
point
just
would
walk.
insist on joining in because she's not going to be left to just ride in the carriage like a weak person.
Sure.
Honestly, I think
Hagen
we should
and...
just-
Seriously, I've got the signet ring from the Count. Maybe I could find something else on the Countess to confirm her death. I don't think we need to bring the bodies.
Hmm.
Well, we should at least bury the bodies.
Now time.
Well, Haugen's making time.
Well, eventually, I mean, time passes, so with all the things you guys are planning, and if you guys are letting Hagen do what his wish, you know, hours gonna
Yeah,
pass.
As
Well,
in,
no, no,
how
no.
quickly are we making this? As in,
I mean, Aaron...
let's say we go back.
Yeah, like, Aaron wouldn't want to spend more than, like, 30 minutes there.
I want to spend more than 10.
How do you bag it, Maki?
Lengthways, like it's
No,
slowly
no.
inserting it
How do you put it in? Not.
via mage hand.
Okay, roll a charisma saving throw.
Roll a car.
Ooh.
Good thing her charisma's real good. Oh, his charisma, sorry.
Oh my god.
You
wow.
fail.
Nice
Dang.
rolls.
You want to pick the thing up with your hand and carry it around your back.
Oh no.
Does Aaron see, like, that glint of desire in his eyes?
No. No, she
No.
doesn't see any glint of desire.
Not from the snow, or the blizzard, unfortunately. The
I
blizzard
have-
is
I have a
temporarily,
thing that masks my lightning, remember?
you know, the blizzard temporarily sinks everybody's passive insight and perception by 5.
is Rima doing a dome?
Rima
Well-
is getting affected by the bow.
Ah,
Rima, your
Hey,
alignment,
Rima, did you
regardless of the left side of the alignment, you're now set to evil.
Does he grab the bow?
Yeah?
Aaron snatches it from him and breaks it in half.
Eh.
Hey, can I try to prevent her from doing this? God damn it, this is a
Yeah.
magic item. I'm interested in this shit.
Wait a second, hold on. Even if Aaron grabbed the bow, that would mean that Aaron might get affected by it and not
She
want
might-
to.
Yeah.
Two
Yeah.
people holding onto a bow like, I want it.
If you try to grab it, you have to roll a charisma saving throw.
Can I try to strength or dex check to prevent Aaron from doing this shit?
You can roll athletics against each other.
Okay.
It's not like you trying to.
Wow!
Wow, no.
Wow!
Weak boy. Weak.
Weak boy has weak arm doing weak.
That was meant to be a hidden roll, but whatever. You just fuck up and Erin grabs it. Roll a charisma saving throw.
Who, me?
No, Erin.
Oh.
Erin, you take this amount of damage. Take 2 points of damage, fire damage, and you drop the bow without feeling its temptation.
Children, need I remind you,
Alright.
we're in a blizzard.
You reflex. You by reflex on the pain, you just drop it.
Why?
You're still under the effects, Maki, so you know from role playing perspective.
Don't grab such things like that! And he picks it back up.
Oh no no
Hey.
no! She's not letting him.
He will try his best!
Oh no.
Blizzard.
Yes,
it's a-
Blizzard!
again.
I'm keeping
Impending
myself
death.
warm, thank you very much!
Impending death by cold.
Look,
You are a magician! You can keep yourself warm like I'm keeping myself warm!
Not really.
that bow is evil.
And so, it's magical!
Yeah, but but when I was holding it, I was getting some really dark thoughts coming in, and I don't want. Well, and I don't want that for anyone.
Oh, honey, if it's just
Well-
dark thoughts, I can deal with that fine.
Oh
Well,
no!
well, something very spooky happens for a moment
Piss.
because a claw-like magic hand comes out of nowhere around Rima, picks up a dagger of hers, of him, and crashes down on the bow, cracking it in half.
Oh,
Okay.
Yandere.
Snapping back, sheathing itself.
Nobody
Oh.
else can change Senpai's thoughts but me.
Well, I suppose that settles it.
I guess that's settled then.
The bow cracks out. Out comes a weird liquid. A liquid that transforms into a ball. A ball that that grows wings, is red, and suddenly has a big eye. And stares at Erin and Rima, trying to fly away.
oh, it's trying to fly away.
Yeah, it's like a hand-sized ball with a huge eye with tiny
How
wings.
far away is it?
Eldritch Blast.
It's here.
Can Aaron just like step up and just? Actually, no. Aaron would like in role playing wise, like Aaron would just like pull out a dagger, like twirl it around, and then throw it at like try like aim right at the eye.
Well, it's turned away from you, but
Well,
Well,
its body is basically a whole eye.
yeah.
It's well, yeah, make an attack.
Do, 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 do.